What is up, DG Army Netherworld? Also known as John, back with more DungeCraft today. The episode I split up, and this one is going to be finishing out the auto crating and auto blocking system. Basically, the system that'll allow me to bring in more items and fill them into the same chest so they don't overflow. And let's get to it. Let's get this all covered up, and we can get ready, back to the rest of the build here. Let's see, one like this, right? Oh, I'm going to need to cover right there. That's okay. I'm not going to need those anymore, at least not for now. Let's see, there we go. Alright, so that's done. This is good. Now we're going to be setting this thing up to do, to make us crates here in a minute. And there, bam, nice. Okay, so this thing is going to be making us crates. Now the way this works is you left click to put in your recipe. Okay, see the crate recipe? I actually didn't use up any of my wood. And what we're going to say is keep this guy supplied with 18 wood. Now you know what? We're going to have a problem using this because actually I only need like 12 wood in here. The real problem, and I keep screwing this up, is that my redwood stuff comes out of barrels now. So I can't use redwood because it won't pull from the system. So let's use some fir, because I got tons of that, and I can cut more of that down if I need to. Probably going to have to get a farm going with trees, and then I'll probably just use that tree farm or whatever. And whatever wood's coming out of that, I'll just change my crates to use that. That way I'll always have a supply. But for now, we'll use the fir, because I can actually pull it out of those chests upstairs. I can't pull the redstone out, or redwood, because it's coming from barrels. So let's tell this thing you need to keep 12 pieces of fir supplied at all times. So that's the supplier, and we'll put it at priority 2. And we're going to tell this guy you're going to use 4 fir logs to make 24 crates, okay? And it does take water to make crates. It also takes water. These are going to be our craters, and this is going to be the guy that actually just makes crates. Now, what this guy's going to do, oh, that's right. Okay, he's not going to pull crates out. Crates are going to end up here, and then what we're going to do is have a router distribute those crates to our craters. Craters, that sounds kind of funny. So we need a router, we need an item filter, and a machine filter. Okay? So the router is going to go up here. Now, routers don't require any kind of power or anything like that, so you got to be really careful when you set them up. They're going to automatically be ready to go. They don't require power or redstone or anything like that. Now, take your upgrades and shift right-click to add your upgrades to the router. Okay. Now just push this little double dash to get to your upgrades here. You can see these two are the upgrades. Press delete to remove the upgrade as you're hovering over it. Now, what we're going to want is to put a crate in there, but we don't have any crates yet. So why don't we give this thing 4 pieces of wood, actually, and get some crates moving out here. So now it's going to create those crates. It's going to pop them out right here. So I'm just going to pull them out before the router. I don't think the router can do anything. Yeah, he can't, because he's right now doing insert. So he's got nothing to insert. He doesn't give a crap. Now, I'm going to tell it filter on crates, okay? I only want this router to care about empty crates. That's why I put an item filter in it. Because if I tell it to extract, it will extract anything that's in any of the things it's touching. And the router's going to be touching a lot of different machines, okay? That's why I gave the item filter and say empty crates only. And that means it will only pull from here. It will not pull from the tops. It just pulls from the sides. Actually, yes, that's true. We're going to be going with insert. Actually, yes, since it's on insert, it's only going to be inserting to the top. That's the only place you can insert. Well, that's not true actually either. There's a couple different places you can insert to these carpenters. So the item filter's there. Let's talk about the next one. Into top sides of whatever machines you're touching or inventories. Top sides on carpenter is right here where we need the crate. So let's just set this guy up. Let's say we're going to create some redstone here. We're going to do, actually it's 9. So the recipe for that, which I guess I don't need them since you just left click, is like this, and a crate on top. See? Not all, just one, bro. Now that's going to create a crated up 9 redstone in one crate, okay? So this is where you put the items in that's going to combine with whatever your recipe is to create that crate. For this recipe, it's empty crates. So this thing, the router, is going to insert those empty crates to all of these. It's going to do all machines right now, but we're about to change that with the other item upgrade we did, which is called the machine filter, and you're looking at it right here. We don't want it to visit everything. We want it to visit only carpenters. So right now there's managers, and then there, oh, that's the, you see this is the aqueous accumulator. That's crystal chests, which, crystal chests are connected to this? I mean, it must be that. That's interesting. I didn't think that was part of the network. Relay. And okay, so we want to obviously do the carpenter. Actually, let's just go backward. So now this router will only interact with the carpenters, and it's going to insert. And what's it going to insert? Crates. Okay, any crates that land here, it will insert into the top of these carpenters. So visit all is fine. If you do visit near, it will only visit the next inventory it finds and then stop. But we want it to visit all. So this thing is pretty much set up already. It's just saying, hey, give me some crates and I can do it. Okay, so the way this part's going to work is we're going to get some Buildcraft pipes, a wooden transport pipe, and a gold transport pipe. Okay, so the wooden transport pipe is going to pipe, and that's actually the wrong direction, but you'll see how we change that in a second here. It's going to pipe and create the crates that are crafted here are going to pipe out of this tube and into the router, into this top slot, and it's going to distribute it to all the carpenters right here. But that's the actual export or output. No, that's right. That's where it's going to output from right there, the dark side. So now we need gates though, because where are the gates? Here they are. One Autarchic gate, and then I think it's an Autarchic iron ore gate. But let's just put iron ore gate. I don't think it's both. And we're going to need a couple of these. So what we're going to do with these is this gate is going to say, let's see, has work, pump out an item, I think is how it's going to work. Oh no, that's not, no, I put this on wrong. Put this one on first, sorry about that. The iron ore gate is going to say, space in inventory, emit a redstone signal. Now, or I'm sorry, a pipe signal. I don't have any pipe on there? Interesting. I thought you could do that with iron gates. Maybe I need an Autarchic gate to do that. Hold on, let me plus this off. Pretty sure I need an iron gate, but I guess not. Maybe that's wrong. Let's get this iron Autarchic gate, but I don't think that's what it needs. But we'll try it. One of these has a red pipe. So space in inventory. No. Oh, because there's no red pipe on it. Sorry. These gates are a little bit new to me, and I did do a test build on this on just a little single player, but these gates are still really new to me. I actually don't need this one. I actually just need this one. But before I'll get the signal I want, I need to put red piping on it. This basically will transmit a redstone signal across pipes. So you can see it's going from this pipe all the way across to there. Now I should have the option. Yeah, items in inventory empty, or wait, space in inventory is really what I want. Let's see. See, now I'm getting red pipe options in here. Space in inventory, that means it doesn't have 64. It can store something in there. I want you to emit a red pipe signal, okay? So see, the red pipe signal is on. It's like a redstone signal, but it's only for this pipe signal. It only talks to other gates. So now I can say, with this gate, oh, this is the Autarchic signal. Yep, can't put a regular gate on this. I think I need an iron gate. Well, let's try it though. It should work. Where's my redstone? Let's see. I might need the iron gate for this to work. Yep, this does not have the option. Pretty sure the iron gates are the only ones that have the red piping option, which is why I needed. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot more sense. I was kind of working on this build and the bees build that I'm doing at the same time, so that's why this is a little bit disjointed. Working on two builds at once does that to you. So you need the iron and gate, or the iron gates, at least iron or above to get the red pipe options here. So we don't care about that. We want to know, where is it? Come on. red pipe signal on. Yes, it's true. What are you going to do? We want to do energy pulser. That means pull items out of that side of the inventory right there. So we're going to give it some crates. Now it's going to start pulling them out. It only does one by one, and it's actually a little bit slower than the redstone engine, but still it's nice to not have to have all the engines running all the time and redstone signals and stuff. And now it's going to distribute it all throughout this carpenter. Now it will hit this carpenter as well, but that's, you know, the price of doing business, and I'm fine with that. So every one of them has at least one, and it's going to start distributing evenly all across these carpenters. So as you can see, it should be sticking more than one. Maybe it only sticks one in there until it uses it. I'm pretty sure that's not the case, but that's fine. So now it's got some. It doesn't need any more. See, this is where you don't want to screw up. Let's go back, try to get back to the carpenter. There we go. All right. So I thought it was space in inventory. It is space in, oh, okay. It's not a space in inventory if it has one item in there. We might want to pick something better. Inventory empty. Pipe empty, redstone. Inventory full. That's okay. Every time it distributes one, it'll just send more up there, and that's fine. I had it working before just like that. So it's just kind of a just-in-time system. Okay, so we don't know. You're not managing crates there, dude. And that's because the router sent it down the wrong pipe. Okay, so now we're going to also, let's make this next one so we can kind of see what's going on, and we'll get this system working. Let's see. So this manager is actually not going to be doing redstone anymore. Or he's going to actually be doing redstone. The guy upstairs will be doing crates. So where are my other managers? There they are. This is actually going to turn them on, so I'm going to actually let's get rid of this real quick. And I'm probably going to have to break that, but that's fine. Let's get rid of that. I'm not going to be ready for it yet. Alright, because we're setting up a brand new system here. But another manager on there, it needs to be turned. This is exactly why you don't hook up the Bluetricity before you're ready, because you will have problems. And then if you try to fix your system, you could have a corrupt world like me. I already have... No, I don't. Where is it? Where's my screwdriver? I know it's in here. I can't see it. Maybe I don't have it in here. No, wand of equal trade. Where the heck is it? Is it in this bag? Guess it could be. Let's see. Okay, it's part of the problem of having two bags. Yeah, there it is. That's hilarious. Okay, let's turn this bad boy. There we go. Now it's set up. Now this guy wants, I think it's 18 redstone. Let's go get 18. I want two crates of redstone at a time worth of stuff in there. So there we go, 18. Let's pop it in there. Well, we don't need to do that. Actually, I do want one crate, so let's do that. Let's have it do one crate, because I need to put this upstairs. Now I want this guy right here to grab all the redstone crates, okay? That way, when it starts popping crates out, this manager is going to say, look, I don't want crates. What are you doing? And it's going to, oh no, I'm sorry. You'll see, later down the line, it'll pull the crates out. So we've got that part set up. And this guy should require at least 9 redstone. Let's give it 18. 7, 8, 9. All right, this should be good to go. We should be able to do our first system here. All right. Oh, make sure this thing's supplier and priority 2. All right, so this thing is pretty much set up. Everything is set up, except it won't eject yet, but that's fine. Let's get this thing started so we can see it work. And actually, I will need more of those Bluetricity cables. Where'd you go? Oh, they're already in my inventory, right there. Okay. Let's get this thing hooked up and see how it works. Will that work? Oh, I can't quite see it. Dang it. All right, let's go down one more. Do I have my jetpack on? Nope. Because I really want to see this system work. Okay, here we go. Now, it should request, well, as soon as it fills up anyway, it should be requesting redstone. There we go. Now it should request redstone. There it comes, down the system, into the thing, and it's going to fill this guy's inventory right here. This guy is requesting wood, so you can see the wood coming down as well, because he wants to create more crates. So this guy says, okay, I'm good. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I'm creating all this up. This thing is running smooth so far. We got empty crates coming out of this system, and you can see it makes 24 at a time. So it's not going to take long for this thing to fill up and stop. So it's requesting even more wood, because he's using up the wood. Until he pretty much fills up all his crates, he'll stop. Probably the next time he makes a crate here. So this guy should be yes, he is. He's building up crated redstone. So pretty sweet. Now they're bouncing back because it's saying, hey, I'm good. I don't need any more. He's set. This guy's set. He doesn't need more wood. And the router is busy routing all these crates. As you can see, these guys don't need any. And these guys use up their crate. He routes another crate to them. Pretty nice little system. He should have routed it so far. He didn't. Why is he not routing? Visit all. Carpentered. That could be why. Carpenter. There you go. Cool. So this system's working. Let's get the other ones hooked up. And right when I drop this thing, it's okay. There's nothing in this inventory anyway. So I'm okay with just dropping these down and getting them all hooked up. What we'll do is once they're hooked up, we'll tell them what they want to supply and then get these carpenters hooked up. So we're going to have one for nickelite and one for coal. Pretty much going to run the same way these are doing it. Except I'm kind of worried that these crates are going to fill all the way up. So this one is going to be nickelite, like so. And I'm surprised the crate doesn't make a crate there. Interesting. No recipe. Nickelite, there's a recipe for you. Interesting. It pulled it out. Oh, you punk. That's so funny. You yanked my nickelite. What a jerk. That's odd that there's no recipe. Isn't that how you make a crate? Here, hold on a second. Oh my god. Crate. Nickelite crate. Right there, dude. Unknown content. It does not do nickelite. You gotta be kidding me. How is that not working? It was working in previous versions. It actually works on the single player. That is really... Actually, no, I didn't. I never created nickelite, did I? I've seen other people do it. Huh. So, nickelite's not going to work. Hopefully, it'll get patched in. Let's try coal. Let's just make this other one do... Let's just make this one do coal. Pretty sure coal works. Right? Okay, yeah, that works. Good. Now let's tell this thing, you want 12... no, wait. I want 18, don't I? 18 coal at all times. There you go. Now he should start creating up coal. He's requesting some coal. It's coming down. How's this guy doing? Oh, wow, he's really getting up there in the creating process. I don't think he's going to get to 64, though, but we'll see. So I'm really kind of... That sucks about nickelite, that it can't be created. I was really hoping it could, because I get a lot of it, but I don't want to throw it away. Huh. That's weird that nickelite creating is not working. Probably because the items are item IDs are wrong. Like this must be a different. Yeah, see, 13300. What's nickelite in this? Let's see. What's the item number on this thing? See, 5267 and 6. So those don't talk to each other. That's a feed the beast problem with the item IDs. Okay, so this guy's good. He's creating up like a mad dog. And this guy can't even barely keep up with the crates, but it's fine. It doesn't have to run perfectly all the time. Okay, now that we got that set up, let's get these auto-crafters set up. And this is actually a lot easier system than the previous system. So auto-crafters, actually we're going to still need this. These guys are going to pump stuff out the top. So let's get rid of all these. And I got my iron gates. There we go. So these guys are going to get supplied, and I wonder, oh, you know what? I know what it is. These are going to be iron chests, because auto-crafters don't have their own inventory. They do pull out from an adjacent inventory, though. So we're going to put iron chests here to give these guys an inventory to work with. Which also means these are going to be managers. And these guys are going to manage the inventory in these auto-crafters. For these auto-crafters. So, let's see. What's this guy gonna do? Let's make him do iron. Oh, you know what? I didn't put a place for let's take one of these guys out. Let's tell this guy, well, once they start get extracted, I want these guys to know where they're supposed to go here. You're gonna go here. Alright. Man, I wish that Nikolite one worked. I'll have to talk to the guys put on Feed the Beast board and see if we can get something working with that. Okay, so 9. This one you actually do have to put the recipe in. The auto crafter, it's not, you actually have to put items in it. So we're going to make the block here. A little bit of FPS lag. Okay, so this one's going to make an iron block. And let's put the manager on, because he's not going to get going right away anyway, because we have to give him some power. So let's put it there. Alright. So the way this guy's going to work is the reason why we got 3 more Autarchic gates is we need the pulsar. And the Autarchic gate is how you get the pulsar that gives you that redstone signal. If you use a regular gate, it will not have that option. So you definitely want to use... where's my food? That's very interesting. I must have left it. It's probably in here. So that's why you want to make those pulsating chips, which are, you know, with the ender pearls, and get those Autarchic gates. They're pretty awesome. So, oh, we didn't get our pipes either, did we? So let's just get a bunch of pipes here. We're going to need all these. Not going to need those. Alright, so one of those makes it pump out. And then we're going to have, and I think these are going to touch, but we're going to, the reason why I'm using iron pipes is I only want them to go a certain direction. So I'm telling it, go this direction, and then I'm going to use this wrench to tell it which direction to go. And actually, let's put one more. So these are going to just kind of pop out. We're not going to turn these on until we're ready to rock, because it's just going to pop out the gate right there. The clear area is where the iron gate is going to actually allow it to go, and I only want it to go this direction. There we go. Now they're all going the correct direction. So it's going to get pumped out here and travel down that iron pipe until it gets dumped into this relay right here. So we might as well put the relay in and at least capture items, even though we're not ready to take them yet. Actually, I thought I was going to have 2 relays, but I think I only need 1. So the relay is going to go here, and we're going to need to turn that relay so it ejects items into our piping system, as you can see here. So I'm going to make, let's see, let's make those blocks. Well, let's just get all this stuff in here, because I want to put those into the appropriate spots before we even craft all this stuff up. So let's bring one out of here. I think we should be able to make one. Yeah, there we go. Let's just put the recipe back in. I mean, it will work as a crafting table. Let's do it with tin. Actually, let's just do it twice, right? Because we have to build an extra one. And we'll do it with lead. These are the 3 metals that seem to come up a lot, and I've been blocking them. Now we'll put the blocks over here so the system knows where to put them, which I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, they're already in there, so we're good. So that means I should be able to pop them in this relay, and they'll get routed to the appropriate system here. So we're watching it. I mean, it already knows where to go. Oh, there. Okay, there's a gotcha. We don't want it in the side of that, so we need covers for that. All right, let's put a cover on that. We don't want anything going in the side of any managers. There we go. Oh, yeah, take my sword too, why don't you? So let's put this back in the system, like this. Okay, what else did we pull out from there? This? Yeah. Anything else in there? Lots, tons of stuff, John. All right. All right, there, and that. Okay. So that's just going to go wherever it needs to go. Probably back to the supply, because these are good. They don't need any more. And this guy's all set up now. That means we're going to need another cover right here. So we might as well place one before we forget. So we're going to put one there. All right. So as you can see, that guy ejects items, and then we're going to need one more router, which I already have on me. Might as well get this in before it starts freaking out. Okay, so this router is going to need 3. Actually, I did need those blocks, didn't I? Okay, let's pull one more crate out of this. And we'll pull one more out of this guy. There we go, because we're going to need to put these in the router. So first, we're going to put the item filter on this router, just like we did with the previous router, because we only want it to touch certain items. So shift right click, go into the item filter. We're going to put these two crates in, and then I'm also going to want to get another set of these blocks, because I'm going to tell the router I only want you gathering these items, because it's going to be extracting, and I don't want it to extract everything, just these items. I'm telling it, okay, you can touch this stuff. This other stuff, like, you know, iron, the bars and the actual redstone and all that, just leave that stuff alone. Don't touch any of that crap, because it's not ready for you to touch. If it's crated or if it's blocked, it's ready for you to touch. That's kind of how this works. All right. Now the second one, the machine filter, we again have already seen that one. That's pretty easy. The machine filter is only going to visit, actually, it can visit everybody. I don't really care. So I actually don't need a machine filter on that, do I? But that means it's also going to visit the filter. Interesting. Because I wanted to do carpenters and, no, just carpenters. Because these are actually going to pump out on their own. Yeah, I don't need that. Hold on, sorry. I don't need these. I only need it to pull out crates, because everything else pumps out of these auto guys, so just do that. They're already getting handled by themselves, but these need to hit, let's see, carpenters. I think carpenter was the other way. Let's see. Carpenter. Oh, no, no. Really? I hate that you can type in there. I don't like that, actually. Okay, so it's only going to touch carpenters, and it's only going to pull out these crates when it's done crating. Okay, so it's going to do an extract, but we need to tell it which side, so opposite of green here, to eject. Now, for that, we have an ejector upgrade. So shift right click. It's going to eject to, nope, not the south, because we're looking at the south, the opposite, so north. Okay, so it's going to eject into this relay, and the relay is going to pump it into the system. So we'll tell it to extract. It should start extracting that stuff. Not from top sides. It doesn't really matter. There we go, from anywhere. It doesn't. I don't really care. So there you go. Bam! Look how fast that sucker is, too. It's only gathering the stuff that's already crated up. Okay? Really cool. No pipes needed. No energy needed. We're good. See? It's just yanking them right out of there. No problems. And actually, now we have more room to keep crating. So we're going to crate all our stuff up. We're good to go. Now the only thing I need to do is fix this system, because everything else is pretty much done. Let's put the other two managers on, and actually didn't need that other extra manager. So let's put this guy here and here, and then we're going to turn those, which I took this off, okay. Alright, so this guy's turned. There, now let's set these guys up. This guy wants to make sure he has 18 iron at all times. This guy, we're just basically setting it up the same as we set those other ones up. 18 of lead. Good stuff. And you're going to be a second tier supplier, or second level priority here. Okay, now they're actually set up. We can hook up the Bluetricity. So let's do that real quick here. Shouldn't be that hard. We're just going to hook this guy to that guy, which means I'm probably going to need that block that I just took out. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's, oh my god, this is easier than I thought it would be. Just do this. I don't really want to do that, because then it's going to have to show. I should be able to do it like this. Nope, I'm still going to, okay, we'll have to take this one out. That's fine. There we go. Actually, I should be able to do it right there, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's already doing it. Okay, cool. And it'll cut that off, but that's fine. It doesn't matter to me. Watch. Let's see. There we go. See? It's fine. They all have power. Yep, here comes all the bars. Requesting more bars. Oh, I don't have the Autarchic gates on there. That's okay. Let's put them on. All right. So this is going to say pretty much inventory full, or let's see, items in inventory, redstone signal. Oh wait, no, I don't want redstone signal. Energy pulse. Pull items out. There we go. I mean, these are all pretty much the same. These are so simple. All right, so items in inventory, pulse. There we go. Stuff's getting popped out. Now, the only thing I don't like is Buildcraft pipes sometimes will not put the items in correctly. It's pretty rare, but it does happen. But it doesn't really matter. We did what we wanted to do. This system is awesome now. This is exactly what I want. Only thing I don't like is it pops back and forth a whole lot, but what can you do? It's only going to happen until everything's basically blocked up. Now, the problem with this system is going to be, can I put one down here? No, I can't. I'm gonna have blocks every time I'm gonna use some metals or anything. I'm gonna have crates every time I want redstone, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna, it's kind of a pain, but it's not that big a deal. It's just kind of cool, Not really worried about it. So sweet. Now, how do you open a crate? That's probably a good question. Let's see. Episode is going on very long, but we will deal with it. Let's get rid of this stuff. We don't need it, and we don't need that. Don't need a crate. The rest of the stuff probably can put in our bags, but we'll just do it in a minute. Let's go upstairs and get one of those crates, and I'll show you how to open one. You basically just hold it in your hand and right-click it. So let's say I'm up here, and oh man, I need some redstone. Now look how compact this system is now. The only thing it doesn't do is create up this frickin' nickelite. Now I can also add a lapis lazuli block, which I will probably do in the future. But it would be really nice if I could get that nickelite to crate up. I can also create glowstone, and might not be a bad idea once I get my bees going. But so I got this created redstone here. Hold up my hand, right click, and it's in my inventory. So sweet. I don't need it. I'm going to send it back. It's probably going to send it down to be created again. But sweet auto crating system. Really nice. Been looking forward to that since probably season 2, I think, last season. But we didn't have forestry, so I couldn't do it. I'm kind of disappointed that it doesn't create nickelite. Maybe I can talk to the Feed the Beast guys about that. I don't know if they're going to listen or whatever, but it should be cool. So, really sweet system. Really happy with this system. Again, I really hope to get that nickelite set up soon. So also, this system is expandable. If we want to add stuff, we've got plenty of space to do it. All you have to do is add more rows and probably move that router and the relay. It's really not a big deal. Very simple system. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about this system. I think it's awesome. It's going to make a lot of space. Also, because I need to sort these chests out. These are still from the previous quarry. Lots of coal mainly, so that's going to all sort up real nicely now. I probably could do something for this Zycorum as well. I'll probably add some more auto crafters for that, because you can make that into blocks, so I'll probably just add those over here. Let me know what you think. Probably next episode is going to be bees, so see you guys.